Have you ever heard the story of a man who became one of the greatest symbols of peace in modern history? Today, we will explore the remarkable life of Mahatma Gandhi, a leader who changed the destiny of a nation through courage and nonviolence. Let us follow his journey from a simple beginning to his lasting legacy. Mahatma Gandhi entered the world on October 2nd, 1869, in the coastal town of Porbandar, India. At birth, his name was Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, though the world would later know him as Mahatma. The word Mahatma means great soul, a title he earned through his actions and principles. He grew up in a respected but modest family that valued simplicity and honesty. His mother taught him from an early age to always speak the truth and treat others with kindness. As a young boy, he studied diligently and developed a strong desire to help those around him. At just 13 years old, he married Kasturba, beginning a lifelong partnership. In 1888, he sailed to London to study law, leaving his family and homeland behind. Life in England was challenging, yet he adapted quickly and completed his legal studies with determination. After qualifying as a lawyer, he returned to India, but soon accepted work in South Africa. In South Africa, he encountered deep racism and discrimination against Indian immigrants. One painful incident changed everything when he was thrown off a train for being Indian despite holding a valid ticket. That moment of humiliation awakened in him a powerful commitment to fight injustice. In 1894, he founded the Natal Indian Congress to defend the rights of his community. He began leading peaceful protests and developed his unique method called Satyagraha. Satyagraha combined truth with non-violent resistance and became his greatest weapon. Because of his growing influence, the authorities repeatedly sent him to prison. After 21 years of struggle in South Africa, he returned to India in 1915. He arrived as a national hero and was welcomed by large crowds across the country. Gandhi then traveled through India to understand the struggles of ordinary people. He established the Sabarmati Ashram and chose to live a life of simplicity. Every day he spun cloth by hand to promote self-reliance and economic independence. He encouraged millions of Indians to wear clothes made in India instead of British imports. In 1917, he led the Champaran Satyagraha and successfully defended poor farmers. He also supported striking workers in Ahmedabad, proving his commitment to justice. In 1920, he launched the non-cooperation movement that shook British rule across India. Millions joined the peaceful boycott of British institutions and goods. Although the movement faced setbacks, Gandhi remained calm and focused on his goal. In 1930, he organized the historic Salt March, one of his most powerful acts of resistance. On the 12th of March, he set out from the ashram with 78 followers on a long journey. They walked over 380 kilometers under the hot sun to reach the sea. On the 6th of April, Gandhi collected salt from the ocean, openly defying an unjust British law. This simple yet bold action inspired millions across India to break the salt law peacefully. The British responded with mass arrests, but the movement only grew stronger. Gandhi was imprisoned again, yet he used his time to reflect and write about his beliefs. In 1942, he called for the Quit India movement, demanding immediate British withdrawal. Once more, the colonial authorities arrested him, along with other prominent leaders. After years of struggle, India finally achieved independence on August 15, 1947. Gandhi felt both joy and deep sorrow because the country was divided into India and Pakistan. The partition triggered terrible violence between Hindus and Muslims who had lived together for generations. He fasted for many days and traveled to conflict zones to restore peace with his presence. His personal efforts and moral authority helped calm the violence in several regions. Even after independence, he continued working tirelessly for unity and reconciliation. He repeatedly warned against hatred and urged people to choose peace over revenge. On the evening of January 30th, 1948, Gandhi was walking to his daily prayer meeting in Delhi. Suddenly, a man named Nathuram Godse approached and shot him at close range. Godse was a religious extremist who opposed Gandhi's efforts to protect Muslim communities. He wrongly believed that Gandhi favored Muslims over Hindus after the partition. In truth, Gandhi had always fought for justice and harmony between all religious groups. At the age of 78, Mahatma Gandhi died from the gunshot wounds. News of his assassination spread rapidly and plunged the entire nation into mourning. Millions of people across India and the world grieved the loss of their beloved leader. To this day, he is honored as the father of the nation for his extraordinary contribution. Throughout his life, Gandhi wrote several influential books sharing his philosophy and experiences. His autobiography, The Story of My Experiments with Truth, remains widely read even today. He demonstrated that one determined individual can transform an entire country. He dreamed of an India that was free, united, and fair to every citizen, regardless of background. His remarkable journey shows how strong conviction and peaceful action can achieve historic change. Mahatma Gandhi began life as an ordinary person, yet rose to become a global icon of peace. His story teaches us that meaningful change is possible when we act with courage and integrity. His philosophy of nonviolence has influenced countless movements for justice across the globe. Even decades after his death, people continue to draw strength from his ideas and example. He proved that one clear and principled voice can unite millions in a common cause. His story remains one of the most powerful examples of how love and truth can change history. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more inspiring biographies.